What's good, everybody? It's Kaige-O Gaming, and we're back with some more content. What did you expect? We're back with some settlement survival, and I do realize that our schedule is a little wonky to start this week off. I do apologize. As you may have guessed from this early afternoon's video, we have decided to replace our Project Zomboid series with Black Myth Wukong. Now, for my Project Zomboid series fans, do not fret. Project Zomboid will be making a return. We just needed to replace something for the time being, so we decided to put Project Zomboid on a pause, since we're also still doing Settlement Survival and 7 Days to Die. I'm not sure how much longer we have on our Settlement Survival series. I feel like once we get back up and into late game production again, now that our settlement is building back up, I'd like to get into some tourism, and I'd also like to try and finish out the faction trading, unlocking all of those buildings. But I feel like we're not too far away from that. But yes, the schedule's all wonky because we put a new game into rotation, pause Project Zomboid, and also I've been feeling a little under the weather these last couple of days. So I'm trying to rest up as much as possible for a speedy recovery and record where I can. So I know I've been having a lot later mornings, but also later nights. So I've been trying to fit in recording and making sure that I get it all up to date. Wukong didn't drop until like 9 o'clock last night, so I stayed up late to record that, and that was my third recording for the day. I know Project Zomboid didn't get a release, so I just wanted to clear the air, let you guys know what was going on. But back to some settlement. We just pushed back a bandit raid, which was great. We just got a shield formation. We have 3 reservists ready to go. We're trying to build up some villas, and we're starting to get into later game production at the moment. First things first, I want to see how our dung is doing. It's gonna be in food materials. Dung, we're at 40,000. That's kind of crazy. So, with that being said, I'm going to get some more fertilizer being made. So let's add workers into these slots. That is going to be using a bunch of our water, but it gives all of our crops that are being used their bonuses. We still have 84 workers to work with. All this stuff is doing pretty well. I think I'm gonna get rid of the supply terminal for now. We're full on rope and full on fishing nets. We're starting to get our seal fur back. Full on planks. Let's get another person in this reservoir. And then I don't think there's any buildings that we have currently where we need more workers at the moment. Paper is on the rise. Ink is very stagnant at the moment. So what other late game production stuff do we want? We're trying to get our food a little up there. We got our orchards and groves going so that we can start getting our coffee again. We probably want to get a silkworm shed up here this time. Let's go ahead and put you right here. You line up nicely. Other processing. What else do we want? We got the masonry workshop. Got a forge going. Pottery workshop's going. Got the cactus workshop. More lighting factories. What else can we do? Do we have the soap workshop yet? Could get that going in here. Go ahead and pop that there. Because we are getting more beeswax, we should have plenty of fat. So we should be able to stock up on soap nicely. We can go ahead and get another shield formation going. And we need to rebuild our trading post. Large trading post is going to take rope, building kits, and planks, which we should all... we should be making all of that at the moment. Where do we want to put you, though? This is going to be the rest of our military buildings here. Do we want to squeeze you in here, maybe? We got that cemetery going because we were going to destroy this one. So we can keep expanding orchards that way. A large trading post. Kind of feel like you should be closer to the warehouses a bit. Let's put you here. That is going to cut off some of the areas that we can harvest trees. Maverick, stop chewing the cords. Stop. Alrighty, population is at 785. Getting some good troop formations going. We have 10 formations at the moment. We're getting beer made. We should have 2 wineries making beer. Water looks like it's on the rise. Let me turn down my game volume. We're going to be making silkworm cocoon soon. Where's this fire at? Where is the fire? Can't we see it? Doesn't look like any of our buildings are destroyed. Certainly says we have a fire. Oh, it's on our wall right here. That shouldn't be bad to take out, right? How does a stone wall catch on fire? Also, I kind of realize that these walls aren't really doing much for us because at this point in the game, the creatures and bandits and stuff tend to spawn within our map, within our city. We saw in the last Wild Beast event. Are you guys gonna be able to put this out? Just like an endless fire for us. It's not spreading, which is good. Can we just destroy this? What if we just destroy it? Okay, never mind. Don't destroy it. You put the fire out. A merchant ship arrived. Let's see if they have anything good. Nothing we're really looking for. We're up to almost 11k. Let's go ahead and form a caravan. We want to keep going through Meow so we can get the dense farm, dense orchards, and dense forest farms. Should give us further output. We have plenty of turkey, plenty of soybeans. We have a ton of feathers. Honestly, we could just do a full caravan of this. 3, 5, 5, 2. That's gonna be nearly 16k. And we will send 16 people out and pay for insurance. Soap workshop. For now, make salt soap. Get 2 people in there. We'll max you out at 1,000. Probably means we need more salt workshops. Or salt works. Let's get that going. One right next to the other. Actually, we need to give you some space. Your entrance is right there. Let's get 2 more going. We can stock up on some salt nicely. Plenty of malt. Fodder is not doing so hot. You need more cactus. How are we doing on flax and such? Cotton, we could use some more. But we're full on cotton cloth, which is good. We'll keep this as cotton. Go ahead and keep this as flax. And then let's go ahead and make you cactus. Get all of our farms up and running once again. Let's go ahead and get our eco pastures and get cattle back. Going to use plank and ropes. We're not gonna purchase books. That's for rough clothes anyways. Not very interested in that. We are past the rough clothes stage. And we need a 14 by 10 and a 14 by 10. Alright, all of our cattle is gonna go in there. What other production do we want? I wouldn't mind getting more cherries. I don't want to level some of this mountain. So that we can fit more groves in here. I need an 8 by 10. 8 by 10. Alright, you, my friends, can have... Oh no, we did lose the cattle. Let's go ahead and get more cows then. Because we want the milk. And what else do we want here? I feel like we just want a ton of milk right now. Going to help us with our simple foods. Get more of that going. Which should boost our happiness further than any of the raw foods. Plus we need milk for some of our production later on with our food. Let's go ahead and get another spear formation here. Might be able to attack this bandit camp soon. It's up to 180,000 health. That's a ton of attack too. And a bunch of defense. Certainly gonna be tough. We want cherries, and we might as well get more mulberry seeds. Go ahead and get that going. We'll put somebody in here. Building kits are full. How are we doing on tools? Still doing pretty well. Down jackets are doing well. Construction stuff is all good. We have enough cut stone. How are we doing on backpacks and such? Shoes are still hurting a bit. But we would need to make another knitting workshop in order to get more. Don't necessarily want anything here. Nothing here. The Beast Ranch. That's what we put tigers and bears in. We don't have that stuff. We haven't captured one tiger or bear yet. We do want to keep pushing out villas when possible. 203 citizens want new housing. Put some villas over here. Put some villas over here. Get those going. Hopefully we haven't really made much of our silver cutlery. Let's put another person in here. Try and get that going. Happiness and health is on its way back up. We kind of want to leave room for a bathhouse in this central area. Because we're getting a lot of the other bonuses. Bathhouse. You take regular bedding, which we have enough of. Where do we want to put you, though? Not a huge fan of this pharmacy being right here. Feel like we need to move that. Maybe we can put our bathhouse right next to it, actually. Okay, we have room for a road there. Yeah, I think we put our bathhouse here for now. Garden villas are made. That's awesome. What are your upgrades? You need... That's the fuel consumption decreased. We're not really having a problem with fuel. That increases the capacity of your families. And we need puppies or cats to further reduce stress. Let's transfer 2 over to that pasture. You can transfer 2 over to the other one. Get those pastures going. We might... I think I'm gonna decide to put 3 in each pasture. 3 workers in each, and I'm hoping that that'll improve the efficiency of the work there. Hopefully get more products that way. I don't know what is the most efficient amount of workers to have in a pasture. But we have plenty of workers for it. Get somebody in this clinic. 207 citizens want new housing. One of our senior housing still isn't being used. Get another archer formation. How are our weapons doing? I'm sure we're running low. Certainly running low on spears. So maybe we go ahead and get another smithy going. How do these delivery stations work? Workers will take the selected materials to nearby production buildings from storage structures. So I'm assuming they have to be in range of the buildings they're delivering to, but not necessarily the warehousing. So maybe we go for the delivery station here. Because all of these buildings are pretty close to the main warehouses, so I'm not going to worry about that too much. I think right here is a decent spot to get. This is going to be like all of our smelting stuff. Steel, building kits, and ropes should be fine on those. How are we doing on fishing nets? And where is that at? Fishing nets are running low. Let's get 2 people making ropes and fishing nets. And we have to keep an eye on our reed, because we're going through reed quickly here. Get a second reed farm over here. Then we'll give them the basket upgrades. We were thinking about getting another advanced smithy. Um, squeeze you up here for now. What does the angel statue do again? Because we had that by the crematorium. We have this cemetery going. Feel like we should get a crematorium back. This should be in services, yeah? Way at the beginning. Alright, crematorium. Kinda want you off to the side. More immigrants are coming in. We have another wild beast event, and we have another plague event. Maybe crematorium can go away in the back here. I feel like that's off to the side quite a bit. We want you making steers for now. Max you out at 500. We'll only keep one worker in there for now, though. 30 new immigrants. We really don't need the people. Town administrator. I guess interval between immigrants, and I guess we'll just go ahead and accept you. We'll see what happens with all these diseases. We'll see if the hospitals we have are enough. Hopefully we didn't screw ourselves by taking those guys in. That would be bad. That would be bad. Alright, 150 people to work with. Try and form another caravan, and let's go ahead and slow things down for a minute. We don't need all these tiers. That'll actually give us a nice amount of money. Sell 50 of those. Let's sell 200 rough clothes. Sell 100 down jackets. Let's sell 500 clay. 500 sand. Stone 500, I suppose? No, we can't make that. 250? Not quite. 240 gets us there. That's gonna be another 12k coming towards our inventory. I feel like we're good on expanding pastures and farms here. This is going to be somewhat of a grove area. Groves might continue out this way. I don't think we need more coffee. Maybe. More coffee might be nice. It'd be nice to start producing, some scarecrows. But I kind of want to wait until we get our deep stuff. You guys are going to have 6 formations now. You're up to level 20. Let's get more shield formations going. We have homeless people. I don't think we have enough cutlery for a bunch of more villas. Get one there for now. Yeah, we're gonna have to rearrange this housing stuff. But just for fillers right now, let's put other housing in here. We'll just go with basic houses. Just so our people have a place to live. Let's just go ahead and destroy these houses that are broken down. Go ahead and destroy that watchtower. These houses can be deconstructed. We could just queue them to rebuild, but we'll deconstruct them for now. Speed things back up. How are we doing on our builders' huts? We certainly could use more builders. Okay, I think they're all full. Not this one. Let's go ahead and get more edict clerks going. Since we can afford it. And then we can get all of our edicts back up and running. Looks like we cured the plagues, no problem. Crematorium's wrapping up. Reservoir output increased, sure. Required construction materials for housing type structures. That would really help us with the villas. Disease risk decreased by 50% is really nice. Storage capacities of mountain warehouses and durable storage yards. Latrine effect increases the possibility of a great harvest. Pandemic flu can be healed through time. The healing time of common diseases decreased by 80%. Radius of compost plants and mills and output of saltworks. We'll hold off on everything else. We just got a good amount of that stuff though. You guys are struggling with the cactus. I feel like food's still not doing so hot. Like, we have so many farms though. Like, how do we need more? Where are we gonna expand our next farmland? Down here, it's just gonna get hit by the bandits. I don't want to use up all this area because for when we get more groves going. Fishing docks all have 4 people in them. Max amount of workers there. Can't get any more troop formations. Textiles seem to be doing really well. So maybe instead of flax here, let's switch you on over to oats. I'm going to demolish you since you're fully harvested. And I'm going to get a plantation in. How is our reputation? We're almost halfway there. After this caravan comes back, we should definitely be halfway there. Let's get more people working on the clothing. Probably need more people working on tools. Steel's still doing okay. Lamp oil's starting to take a hit. Let's get more people on that. Paper is maxed out. Let's get more people making ink. And then we are going to make another one of these. And start making some books again. Another person on iron. Another 2 people. Iron spears are starting to go back up. 8 people are still homeless. Now this does kind of block off the entrances of some of our housing. But let's try and get more garden villas down. And we might just have to remove these houses. I think we're gonna have to redo our roads here and stuff too. I have to redo this area a bit. I wouldn't mind getting a luxury apartment as well. We have what we need to make it. Each family inside can have a child. You can start getting books for us. Put 2 people on that. Max you out at least 1,000. Nobody's in that coal mine. I feel like we're doing okay on coal. We probably need more of these buildings. You guys actually fit really nicely right here. Speed things back up and let's see what the damage of this plague is. Not looking forward to that. This farm should be done. So let's go ahead and get another plantation down. Same thing with this farm. Let's go ahead and demolish you. Get another plantation going. This was tomatoes and this was cactus. Alright, there's our first citizen with the plague. Hopefully we contain it. Merchant ship. Still gonna save my money for a little while. The plague has been cured. Now are more people gonna contract the plague? I have no idea. The wild beasts have tended to spawn in this area. I feel like we have quite a few troops and able to handle it. If we lose a few citizens, we're kind of at a point where it's not a huge deal. If that happens. I think we can get people in these research stations again. Let's go ahead and rebuild that. We need more people making reed, and let's get the basket upgrade. Because how is that doing? We're using quite a bit of it, aren't we? It's definitely dropping. Salt's looking pretty good. Fodder is still kind of an issue. Cactus here. And tomatoes here. Getting a few cherries. Let's get another shield formation. Alright, you can make lamp oil. You can make lanterns. Slowly but surely still making the special medicine. But I wouldn't mind more pharmacies. So I think I'm gonna put 1 pharmacy here. And this area is pretty nice and neat, I feel. We need a 6x6 building there. Do we have any 6x6? We have a sugar workshop. We have another winery. No. We need a 7x5 building. Which that might only be the clothing factories. Is there anything else we can make in here? We can start getting better clothes. Problem with that is we need silk going. So we need a textile mill. All of our silk's being made up here. Processing, textile mills. Could fit you nicely here. Then if we get a compost plant, you're gonna stick out in the road, but we could put you like over here. Alright, where are these beasts at? Spawned right over here. So let's get our archers ready. Shields and spears moving up. Is it just the 2 of them? It looks like it. Alright, they destroyed one of our houses. I need you archers to kind of get in range here. Dang, this bear, it's a mega bear. Has 6k health. I need you guys moving up. We can go ahead and rebuild these houses that they're destroying. We are gonna lose some citizens. Labor, a knitter, researcher. You're absolutely swarmed, bro. Gather, archer, labor. How many people did we lose? We lost 3 archers. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I feel like 10 people's not bad. Destroyed some of our houses. That's okay. More garden villas. Want as many of you as possible. Pharmacy, I want you making bandages. Because then we can start thinking about getting elite troops again. Let's get more people on that. We need more medicinal powder if that's the case. Probably means we need more herb production. So we can set you... Set another one over here, I guess. We're not going to get the bonus from the compost plants, but that's okay. We should be making veggie salads. Feel like oats are still hurting a bit. Go ahead and speed up time. Where do we want to stick more houses? Just for the time being. You actually fit nicely right here. You are out of luxury bedding. How are we doing on regular bedding? We're full on it. Luxury bedding is going to take silk, which you are going to start making for us. And we have a decent amount of silkworm cocoons. Get more people on that. How many scarecrows do we have? We have 10. I feel like we want them on here, but I don't want to waste our scarecrows. I want to wait until we get the dense farms up. We got 3 years until the next bandit raid, which I feel like we're pretty well prepared for that. Did our caravan come back yet? It did. Is there anything else we want to sell? Gonna hold off on food. Medicinal powder, we're about to use more of you, so not really. Dry dung we're going through quickly. Sugar beets. Where's our sugar workshop? I feel like we need to be making more sugar. You can go ahead and get herbs. I mean, feathers are doing pretty well. Let's do another 1,500 feathers. Kinda like to hold off on fat for the moment, but always get more stone. We sell 500 of you. Jeez, dude, our weight fills up so fast when we sell stone. 250. 100. Rough clothes. And 150 iron tools. It's gonna bring us to 10k. We're not gonna fill up the weight. I think that's all we're gonna want to sell for now. Go ahead and get that going and see what our reputation's at. 468 out of 800, so we're getting there. Let's get another archer formation. As we get ready to defend this place. Let's start getting our coffee back up and running. And go ahead and put people in flour, even though I know we're full on it at the moment. Meat chop is all the way full. I think we can start getting some salted meat then. Probably get some salted fish too. Put another person in the marketplace, because they are going to take goods to the houses. We're out of silver cutlery and luxury bedding, which we should be making both at the moment. Nobody's homeless, which is great. Got more immigrants coming in soon. Where do we need to focus our efforts now? A lot of our meat is taking hits, except for our turkey. Getting coffee made, getting beer made. Coffee beans are starting to stock up nicely. I feel like timber's hurting a little bit. So let's get all of our laborers. Chop down all these trees. All of them. I want to clear the area. That should give us a decent amount of wood. We're not making gears at the moment, but we are making builder's kits. Silver ore seems to be doing okay. Might want to think about getting another fuel factory here shortly. Look at all these plants. So many plants everywhere. We need to be making more silk before we can start getting into the better clothing. Like to get a nice stockpile of that first. Shoes are still kind of taking a hit. Get some more knitting workshops. Means we're probably gonna need another reed farm. Go ahead and get that stuff going. Use up some of these laborers that we have so many of. Ugh. 909 citizens. We're back on our way up. Let's get another archer formation. And I think we are very well prepared for this next bandit attack. I think we are going to get another small marketplace out this way. Let's go ahead and move you somewhere else, so we get that buff and bonus. Small marketplace. You go out to like here. Covers a good amount of area. I think that's good. Means we are going to need a latrine. Shouldn't that be in services? Let's get you down. Still waiting on your silver cutlery. Why aren't you making any? Let's get another fuel maker. Let's get 2 more because I think I want to end up moving this building. Delivery stations, supplies. Ore. You're using ore. Let's go 350. We're using timber. Go 350. You're using steel. 250. You're using refined fuel. Industrial fuels. Go 500 on that. Sand and clay. Uh, 252 is fine, I guess. And then you're also going to be using coal over here. Traveling merchant. Meat chop or wheat? How about neither? I'd rather hold on to our food. We do have the upgrades here, but we're still gonna demolish that. Get 2 people in here making that stuff. Spears are getting up there. Go ahead and make another spear formation. We don't have enough quite yet. Gotta wait off on that, but we'll get that shortly. We're full on lanterns, full on down jackets and clothes. Getting full on backpacks. We wanted to make more shoes here. Another person in here with the baskets. And we can make more baskets as well. You're trying to make luxury bedding for our villas. Why are you guys taking so long? Get a 3rd person on there. These materials won't do anything for us. Won't worry about the pottery right now. Cathedral. We do have the luxury furniture. They predict disaster, but the prediction can be wrong. We can upgrade some of these. Alright, this villa was finally made. Still getting plenty of bursts going on per season. Population, we're almost caught up to where we were. Cathedral is in. You can use lanterns to increase happiness. Okay. Go ahead and get your bell tower. 10,000 revenue from our caravan. Medicinal powder still doing well. Got some special medicine stocked up, some bandages. Doing good here. We need more boots. Clothing's fine. Ore is fine. Construction materials, they're doing okay. Ink is starting to take a little bit of a hit. We have plenty of seal fur. We need more mulberry leaves. And reed is taking a hit. Not gonna worry about any of that stuff right now. Let's get a reed farm over here. Fish is taking a huge hit. So let's get a fishing dock right here so we can take advantage of that resource. Go ahead and fit more houses in here. Because we want to start destroying more of these houses. This is going to be the first area we get all of our villas in. Granted, we need a lot more materials to keep making villas, but we'll work on it. What about tourism? Can we start getting into that now? And if so, where do we want to put all that stuff? You need a bunch of timber and planks. You need cotton cloth, cut stone, and planks. Winter is the peak tourist season. Increases a small number of tourists within the scenic range. Must be built within the range of attraction structures. Alright, so where are we gonna put all of our touristy stuff? Out here, I guess? So if we put you like out here, get that going, and we should be able to put the hotel around it within that area. Let's see what this tourism's all about finally. Been wanting to check that out. We got plenty of laborers. Should have plenty of materials. Anywhere else with like a big group of trees that we just want to cut down? Just to give ourselves more timber? I don't think so. So we'll hold off on that. We'll let this get built up and see what we can do with our tourism. Ugh. Probably gonna take a little bit to build. We do need to form another caravan. The fishing docks is done. Let's get another person in here. Still feathers are doing really well. Do 2,500. Do 1,000 alpaca wool. I guess just 52 sugar beets. That's gonna be all of our weight. Another 16 people out. Insurance, that's gonna give us nearly 15k. Alright, let's see what this pirate adventure park is all about. Then increase a small number of tourists within the scenic range. And meet accommodation needs. Okay, we got more immigrants that arrived. Start promoting. Promotion materials made from stone in the masonry workshop can be used for scenic area promotion. Tourist number will increase during the peak season. Nice to see your caravan here. Our country's biggest problem has always been water scarcity. 100 water, sure. You're welcome. Estimated annual tourist 50. Satisfaction, town attractiveness, scenic area decorations, happy and health, tourism structures, and tourist requests. So this is where we need to build some of our blueprints, yeah? Increases town attractiveness. If we get this like statue right here, that should help us out. Access point shop, so we can spend this stuff on these things. It's an easy way to get puppies and cats in some of our upgrades, like scarecrows, which is nice. And also unlock more blueprints with these. But we need to make souvenirs. What does that cost us? Stone. Let's get more people making cut stone. And then we need another one of these buildings. You fit nicely right here, kind of. Yeah, we'll just put you right there. Let's get more stone going. Get more iron going. Number of tourists in the scenic area has slightly increased. Town attractiveness, 24% now. Okay, so all of these buildings right here, I feel like we need to build within this range, yeah? So we'll take the angel right next to the cemetery. I'm sure that's not very attractive. Angel statue. What else do we have? Now, do these bonuses stack? I'm assuming not, right? Let's get a fountain in here. See how that stuff helps us out. Town attractiveness is doing better. Now, do normal decorations help? It does. It increases town attractiveness. But all of this costs us silver. Do we have anything that fits like a pirate theme? A street light would be nice to have over here. Never really messed with decorations in this game. 800 silver is crazy. Let's get a torch going. We'll start spending some of our silver on decorations. Actual annual tourists. Spring, summer, fall. So do we need to promote it in order to start getting tourists to come in? You're gonna make souvenirs for us. We'll max you out at 500 for now. Go ahead and speed things back up. We can get 2 more formations. We have a bandit raid coming in soon. Let's go with a shield. And how are we doing on weapons? Get a spear too. Feeling pretty good about our army. We have 16 formations. Lantern is in. Big wooden box. This fits the pirate theme, right? A torch, an angel statue, and a chest. Then we can get some hedges. Okay, this could be a little fun, decorating a little bit. Town attractiveness is certainly going up. We need to get our health and happiness up too. Reroute. Free house. How do we unlock more buildings for tourism? Because all we have is the Pirate Adventure Park and the hotel. Alright, let's make sure the rest of our colony is doing okay before we get too invested in that. We have 4 technology points. But before we go any further today, and before we get hit by this bandit raid anytime soon, we are going to go ahead and end the episode here. Finally getting into some tourism. Hopefully shortly we'll be able to get back into our elite troops. We're making weapons up and running again. As of right now it's only spears. But we're probably going to max them out like we did last time and then switch back and forth. I don't think it would really hurt us to build some more advanced smithies just to keep that going. We're basically full on all of our clothing factories, but we really need to push out silk at the moment. I just feel like our groves aren't producing a lot. We need to expand our housing here, keep making garden villas. The bad thing about those is that they're pretty expensive. That's taking a while to be made. And then we're using silk, which we don't have a whole lot of, to make the luxury beddings to get those up and running. But we're definitely back into our late game production, which feels great. I think we are fully recovered from our plague incident, and I don't think our plague should be a problem anymore. Oh, that's our troops. I was like, what is that glowing? Alrighty, as always, I appreciate y'all for stopping by. I hope to see you in the next episode. Until then, peace out, y'all.